This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of The Sinking City. In the last episode, we study the historical sites and learn what there is to see. And then we also decide the fate of a city by changing the life of a mob boss, Brutus, and gave it into his son Graham. We had to bloody our hands, but we felt it was worth it. Though in another reality, Brutus maybe changed his mind, but for now, we're going with our gut. And a gun to the face. Hello? Oh, you weren't here before. Where'd you disappear to? Probably just removes his model until it's important, so that way it can reduce load times. Yeah, like that reduces it that much.
It's done, Fred. The carpenters will be getting in touch soon. Now, do you have something for me?
Oh, perfect. All right, listen up. I've arranged a meeting with a certain high-ranking member of the EOD. His name is Evernote Blackwood.
Blackwood? Have we run into him? Yeah, we can just pretend.
Blackwood, huh? Yeah, I may have run into him once or twice.
If the Order knows something, it's a good bet that Evernote does too. If they have your professor, he knows where she's being kept. I'll give you the address of the meeting place. He'll be expecting me, not you. So keep your wits about you.
Oh, good. Well, good luck with your life and where you're going next. Well, you'll need it.
All right. Thanks, Fred. Good luck and safe travels.
Thanks. I'll need it.
Alright, Father and Sons is completed. So probably now we have to go, Oh, we unlocked the gangster for doing that quest. Nice.
Go! Quickly now.
Nosedive. Alright. I assume we have to go talk to, Throgmorton, right? Fred's man set up a meeting with me or Evernote Blackwood. I need to keep in mind that Evernote will be expecting Fred instead of me. The meeting is to take place in Central Reed Heights, in a flooded office on Sam Reed Street between... Oh, we don't have to go see Throgmorton. Huh. Well, all right. Anyway, Central Reed Heights, Sam Reed Street between Innsmouth Road and Oak Street. Innsmouth Road. Okay, Innsmouth Road, Oak Street, and Sam Reed Street. So, right. I see. Unless there's anything else I'm missing. Nope. Okay. And luckily there's a teleport like right next to it. Did we get... Oops. Hold on. Did we get anything else from that? I mean, just in the obvious rewards. We did get a message point. Did get a knowledge point for that. Unfortunately, didn't get a new weapon set. Or, I don't remember seeing a new weapon. Oh, we did. What? Oh, wait. Why did we get it from him? Okay, that doesn't make sense. That does not make sense. The battle rifle, an M1895 Menegic, mass-produced for the European allies in the Great War, now pervades the dominant market and rechambered for 30 caliber to /6 cartridges. Sweet. Got a lot more firepower now to start building into the higher proficiency with rifles and ammo. I think I've... Oh, I know. I don't have the... what do I want to go first? Pure power or more ammo? Because with the rifle, you'll get more damage with this, or I can hold 3 more bullets, so... We'll do damage. Okay, anyway. Now, I was thinking, in the future, I think I'm just going to do all those off-screen, so you can just kind of guess what... Because really, no, I don't really see any really, like, super efficient way to play. I mean, there's probably some suggestions, you know, like saving certain feats for last, you know, that you really don't need. Like, the quest rewards, I feel like doubling those is not really worth it. I think getting the abilities to improve your experience percentages is the very first thing you should always take. That way you can get your levels slightly quicker. It probably doesn't speed them up that much, but I prefer getting the levels and getting the chance to get all those abilities than taking a little bit longer, you know. Those types of abilities are the ones you don't want to save for the very end, at least. You know. Alright, where do we go? Let's see, I'm waiting for the map to reset. Okay, right, we had to get on the boat. Yeah, I'm on a boat! Yeah, it was kind of weird we got that weapon just as a reward just in general. I mean, when Frogwares gave us a shotgun, it made sense from a story standpoint. They gave us more firepower. You know. At least according to this is where we're supposed to meet, so. Oh yeah, I guess it makes sense we'd be meeting at some, whoa! KKK members! Did not expect that. Holy crap. Actually, let's put this rifle to use. Oh, I have to load it. Now, how does this... Can you aim? Or, no, it just has really good... Oh, I forgot to build... I forgot to craft some stuff in between episodes. Whoops. Sorry about that. I usually try to make it more efficient to not do that well. Oh, it's one of those. One shot, one kill, huh? I could see, oh, and you only hold tap. Good thing that didn't... like the way it screeched. Yeah, it's definitely tough, or definitely powerful. But, yeah, I definitely can't hold too many of those. Man, I need some gunpowder, badly. But, no, looks like they know about I'm coming or something, because they just insta-attacked me. So we'll have to keep our wits about us. I don't know what's worse, fighting the monsters or humans. Both are pretty bad when you think about it. Oh, is that our man right there? Or not. Nope, never mind.
The killer knew what he was doing. A clean strike, and deep.
Yeah, great. Now we have to look for the dude. Let me look around for some equipment and stuff like that before we do that. I guess the KK... Oh. Is that where it would have led us to? Let me see. Oh, it's got to lead us upstairs. Okay. Note of warning. We have warned you. Yet you still return. This is our final message. Go back. Underwater or die. Reed Heights is under our protection. The police won't help you. No one will. I remember, I think the idea originally of the Golden Circle of Knights or whatever it's called before they became the KKK was to originally, you know, protect people from like certain organizations or group. And probably originally there was probably, when it was first created, probably some original or noble intent originally, but like all things probably got corrupted. I'll have to look that up again. It's been forever since I've studied the... Well, study meant I actively pursued that line of thinking, which is not the case. It was more Civil War studies in general. I studied, for some reason, that was one of the ones I studied the most. Probably because my grandfather, may he rest in peace, was a really big fan of the Civil War and studying it. You know, had like books about Robert E. Lee, and all this other stuff. And yes, I do live in a southern state, so you know, just keep that in mind. What is? I forgot what stuff requires springs. Oh yeah, alcohol. And I'm running out of alcohol. For a while there, I had like a ton of alcohol. Now I'm out. But that's the one I studied the most. And it was like in that last episode when I talked about how certain historical texts or novels would be purely historical and boring. That's a lot of those books he had were ones like that.
This is an Evernote.
This is a dead man. To Professor Doe. Dear Professor Doe, please make some bread. No, I appreciate your quick response. It's unfortunate that meeting in person would implicate us both. Your hallucinations do indeed sound unusual, and the asylum hacks wouldn't be able to make any sense of it. But I can. Just recently, I've read about a certain phenomenon that contains commonalities to these visions. At a later date, I will inform you about my findings. Keep me updated about any new fits you experience, and please stay safe. It is absolutely paramount that you do. Kind regards, E.B. Interesting. Mind Palace has been updated with new information. Okay. Anyway, let's keep following the clues wherever they may go. T-Tom, T-Do, or Dum T-D. Is there anything over here? Nope. Oh, that's a neat little art. The art of advertisement. I don't know if there's... It's been a long time since I've ever seen a bit of old art for an ad that was like really neat to look at. I think that the art for marketing and has lost its touch over the years. I think personally. Wait, no, those are... That's right. I don't have the one that gives you... Wasn't there like a weapon that used spring? No, I guess not. Huh. All right. Let's see. assume that's him. Yep, that's the dead body. Ooh, more stuff. Yoink. More coils. Well, I'm glad. I guess I'm glad I'm maxed out, but you know. All right. Nope. Nothing else. Okay. Let's low bullet holes.
Someone shot this place up good.
Like Swiss cheese. Translation notes. CA 24 or 24. This one savior will seal the gates. Next, MMC III. I forgot what number that is. Hundreds will fall while one succeeds. It's been a while since I've studied Roman numerals. AMU, ACU, AME, whatever. American movie. Classic. Never mind. AMU MCIIIX or XXI. The will of the one will break the cycle. DML LXXII. For there can be only one's Highlander. You know, a cool show. GRTXCVI. One to pass through. Yeah. I know X is supposed to be 100, and I forgot what M. Well, or no, M is 10, or X is 10. M is 100, I think. Anyway, sorry, it's been forever. Gunpowder!
Someone shot this place up good.
Well, you already told me that. Okay, let's put this together, shall we? How did things go down, dog?
Mr. Blackwood, we're under attack.
I assume the KKK are not a fan of the Innsmouthers because they're fish people. Makes sense. I mean, for the KKK, I mean, if you understand what they're all about, then yeah.
I surrender. Take me, and let my people leave.
Well, it seems like then they didn't follow through with that. They just killed everyone in here, so it goes to show that the KKK aren't very honorable, are they?
The Imperial Wizard's gonna deal with you, Blackwood.
Okay, that's obviously probably the last one right there.
Maybe they'll finally get it. The Order ain't welcome in this part of town.
Time to figure this out.
I'm almost wondering if that's last. Like, while they're pulling him out, he's still... I'm thinking, yeah, obviously this one's got to be first. I'm thinking it's this one.
Mr. Blackwood, we're under attack.
You know, they ask him to take him out.
I surrender. Take me.
I mean, it could be wrong. It could be
people
them strangling them first, but I'm almost thinking that while they're pulling him out, they're doing that. I don't know. I'm gonna go with my gut to see if that works.
The Imperial Wizard's gonna deal with you.
You know, if the KKK didn't have such a
Order
terrible
ain't
history,
welcome
you would
in
think
this
they were
part of
almost like
town.
LARPing or role playing.
The meeting place was attacked. Evernote was carried off while his escort's bodies were left as a warning.
And the main reason I say that is because in their organization they call like their leaders wizards. How like roleplay fantasy is that? But then you know what they actually do, and you're like, fuck them. Anyway, let's go look at the casebook or the Mind Palace. Okay, so no, not the first, not the last. Blackwood Doe correspondence, Hooded Massacre, and one savior. Let's see. Nope. Fish Face is not welcome. The meeting place in Reed Heights fell under a well-organized assault. Ebernote Blackwood was taken prisoner, and his associates were massacred. The attackers did not fear the police, and this obviously wasn't their first act. They wore hoods and used knives. Apparently, they were trying to keep the Innsmouthers away from the right side of the tracks. Never good to isolate the people, but... Alright, what are our options here? Okay, the meeting is in Reed Heights fell under... The attackers did not fear the police. And... Perhaps I can piece together who they were. I'm just trying to figure out where they would go. I'm just trying to think of what the clues like tell us, like where they went to actually. Because it said, I think it did say we got all key evidence, right? So we can leave. Well. So maybe I need to. Maybe I get to go to the newspaper. Maybe. Was taken prisoner associated. The attackers did not fear the police, and this obviously was the first act. It says it's a first act, so it's either the police station or the newspaper. Mainly, the reason I think that is because, you know, it said their first act, so maybe they've committed crimes before, so maybe we can get like an idea of like where they're at. So the only reason I'm thinking maybe newspaper is because maybe their acts were, you know, registered down. Because I mean, police could have something, but since they masked themselves, they wouldn't have a clear suspect. They would just have a group to watch out for. At least that's my line of thought. I'm not sure if that's how. Well, let me kind of look at our options here, because the only places to do research, as far as I'm aware of, is the hospital, the police station, and the newspaper, as well as City Hall. I think you can only. Oh, you can also go to the library, but the library isn't gonna have anything. Well, whoops. Come on. Well, might as well go. I mean, this has both of them back to back, so if it's not in the police station, then I can just go to the Chronicle and maybe they have something about the KKK there. Leaves a bad taste in my mouth, but we gotta do what we need to do to find Professor Doe. Man, I wonder how many days in real life has she been like under like being kept by the EOD. Kind of makes you wonder. Because it's probably, I'd like to think it was like weeks have gone by, you know, and like I said, just how I made fun of how she's just being, you know, messed with this whole time while, you know, while Breed's just like eating food, finding dead bodies like for mysteries and all this other stuff, and she's like, oh God, I'm dying, and he's just like, Cookie? I don't know. Anyway, let's check the archives here. If not there, then just turn right around and nothing else.
Don't waste my time.
Well, fine. I won't talk to you. You're not that interesting anyway. Okay. It says book cover here. So okay. District. Does it have a district? Doesn't look like it. Instruments of crime. They did use knives. So. Let's see. Was their first act? Maybe. We'll see. Crimes. Got to be violent, of course. Let's see. District. I don't think there would really be. Yeah, I don't think there'd be. Maybe victims because they use knives. Yeah, because it's Mathers, right? So the Orion Club. Case 2329734. Felony lynching. Suspects. ZH Comstock. Comstock? When did Bioshock enter my sinking city? Get it out of here. Actually, I think that's a common southern name. Anyway. C. Borshoff. Unidentified accomplices. Confirmed victims. 8 males with Innsmouth syndrome. Status. Closed by public demand. Category. Homicide. District. Reed Heights. December 9th. Suspects apprehended at the Orion Club. St. Michael's Road, south of University Street at Central Advent. Ties to the KKK confirmed. December 11th. Case closed by public demand. Suspects released. Alright, well, we got the... I wish it was the Inca Paint Club, but we're just going to go with what we got. Alright, Central Advent. St. Michael's Road, south of University Street. Oh, is it? Wait. St. Michael's Road, south of University Street. Oh, would it be maybe this? Because that's that one thing of the, not the church, or like another hospital or whatever. So it's gotta be where I marked that mystery from a long time ago. Oops. Okay. All right. Well, that wasn't too bad. Hopefully we'll get our thing going on there. Okay. Let's teleport and chase after these wizards. Yeah. Actually, I think they use. Yeah, I think they use some of their heads ups are called wizards, and their highest member, or whatever you want to call him, calls himself the Grand Dragon. I mean, you know, like I said, if they didn't do such horrible things throughout history, you know, you'd think they're just a LARPing role-playing club or something like that, and that'd be fine. But nope, they have to have intolerance and not accepting people and protecting something that doesn't need to be protected, you know. But well, the world has all different types of peoples. Yeah, you know, can't do anything about it. But there was an interesting story a long time ago. I don't know if I'm going to go into the details, but there was like one guy who tried to and succeeded to change like KKK members to change to become like accept the other side and not become as bigoted as they were. I forgot who the reporter was. It was like in the north somewhere, like in Philadelphia maybe or something like that. It's a pretty interesting story. Basically, he was a reporter. He was an African-American man who was a reporter and reporting on the KKK. And over the course of years, he eventually convinced like a Grand Dragon and a High Wizard to eventually give up the KKK lifestyle because, you know, he just interviewed him like a person, didn't like. Oh, well, there you go. He interviewed them like just normal people, asked them questions. They got to know him, and then they realized the error of their ways. And so that's a case of a situation where, just not like going in there shoving your ideas down people's throat like he could have done, but through just well, that's a good start. Through just reporting, just talking to like people. He's all right, nice. Well, now we know. Oh right, I could probably just hit them. Let's see if I get some good shot. Hey, dude, don't make me waste my. Don't make me waste my ammo. Just maybe because I haven't got a. But.
Bled to death. What's going on here?
Yeah, looks like the KKK is having its own trouble.
Door won't budge.
They even use the Iron Cross? I don't remember them. I guess this must be this like specific sect or a group or whatever, because I don't think there's a. I mean, there's some universal looks between the groups, but not all of them use the same like banners and stuff like that. But obviously the spooky ghost sheets and it's a T, a lower T for time to leave. South Park. Influencing my humor for years. I think the only problem with doing this is that one thing's trying to sweep. Dang it. I'm getting some cheap hits off on me. Oh, is there a speedy guy in there? Dang it. There it is. I think I can. Oh, now you turn it. Dang it. Ah, nuts. Well, that wasn't a good spot. Man, you asshole. He asshole. Oh, come on. There we go. I'm just gonna run into it, please. Did you run into it? Thank you. Oh, I got a knowledge point. Hooray. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have taken that much damage, but oh well. Yeah, it looks like all these suits. If I want to dress up as a spooky, scary Klansman, I wouldn't even want to joke about that type of thing. I'm not that type of comedian. Oh, I'm not a comedian. I don't even know what. I was about to say something about being a comedian. I was like, no, not a comedian. I really don't have like the personality or the delivery to be a comedian, frankly. I could do odd humor, I guess, but not to the point of entertaining, hundreds of thousands of people, No way. Not that I couldn't get on stage. I did some acting when I was younger, but not to the point of like, trying to do jokes and stuff like that. Nah, that's not my calling in life. What?
The door won't budge.
What? Oh, there's no lock on it, right? There's not like I can't smash it. Okay, there's no smash. Bulk smash, yada yada yada. No, okay. Obviously I'm missing something. Maybe there's a It's probably like a key or something like that on the ground. I like skipped over somehow or something. I'm not seeing any. Oh, here we go. Well, hello. It's a living Klansman. Soon to be a dead. No, we'll talk to him. We need some answers. Oh, hello. Oh. Whoa. Scary. Okay, anyway. Hey, dude.
You look like you've been run over, pal. What happened?
What does it look like? It was that damned prisoner.
Oh, Blackwood?
You mean Evernote, the preacher?
I don't know. We didn't exchange business cards. One of the order. And I'm just a guard. I need a rest. And a stiff drink.
Well, you're not going to get your rest yet. We got some questions.
So is there anyone around here who knows what's going on?
Go ask the wizard. Upstairs. Is it getting dark in here?
We're going to see the wizard, the wizard, the wizard. I think you deserve this.
You brought this on yourself when you joined the clan.
Mayor, take you.
Haha. I mean, you did. Well, some people kind of get, like, well, I wouldn't say forced or tricked or whatever, but some people do kind of get manipulated in these types of groups, but there's others who clearly know what they're doing. Why is it doing the thing here? Hold on. Okay, so walk in. Oh, it's not doing it anymore. Oh, nope, here it is. Maybe it's in here? Oh, okay. Hey, listen.
Ah, this isn't Evernote.
Or Evernote. I don't know, I just kept calling it Evernote. Oh. Oh, okay. Probably goes into like one of those rooms. That was locked, I bet. Is that just all the birds were telling me was just to go up here? I'll admit I would have missed that if I hadn't looked a bit further. Alright, let's look around this place, see if there's anything hidden in here. Find out where Evernote is. Looks like he got away, though. Wonder why. Well, I was about to say, why would he run away? I was like, he was captured by the KKK. Of course he's not going to get away. KKK orders. Evernote Blackwood is behind on his rent. There have been enough warnings. Send men to make an example of his operation. Make it look good for the newspapers. They are fish faces, after all. P.S. See what he was up to while you're at it. If Blackwood's trustworthy, I'm gosh darn Teddy Roosevelt. If Blackwood's trustworthy, I'm gosh darn Teddy Roosevelt. Hey, don't even mention Teddy Roosevelt, you scum. Teddy Roosevelt's like one of my favorite like U.S. presidents to read about. God, that guy was so interesting. Just a frail kid who ended up becoming like, you know, like physical fitness guru. Had really interesting ideas, like, and the way he ran stuff as president was fantastic. Unfortunately, a guy like this does not work today. That's for sure. Let me just tell you, just because of just, you know, how he acted and everything like that. But I'm not here to go into details about that, obviously. So look him up. I mean, he is a really interesting person to.
The door won't
okay, we're
budge.
supposed to go. Is there like a key we're missing?
Bled to death. What's going on here?
Oh, right, the bird. I forgot about the bird telling me what to do. Maybe it'll show me where the key is. Is it in the... Oh, it just looked... Okay. Follow the bird. Follow that bird. Oh. Is it just pointing to the... It's pointing to... Oh, okay. It's I see. Gotcha. Thank you, bird. Thank you, Big Bird. Actually, that movie, Follow the Bird, actually surprisingly has some like pretty sad moments in it, despite it being a kids' film.
That is not normal.
What's that? That looks like something like not in the game. I was trying to think. It looked like something from another game or series or something like that. Maybe even from Call of Cthulhu, the game itself. Kind of looks like something from that. Maybe. There's probably more birds around here, but let's just keep looking. Uh-oh. Yep. It's one of those. Oh. I'm stuck in here. Actually, he's not hard to kill. Alright, let's get that shotgun out. I don't want to waste a bullet on you. Or I don't want to waste a shotgun shell on you. Nope, nope, nope. Hell yeah. Shoot your gunk. And yeah. Love the shotgun. Actually, in most shooter games, shotgun's probably one of the better weapons just because of the... I mean, you have to get up close to do it, but man, is it sweet when you do. Alright, ooh, we're full on ammo, huh? Alright, let me... Yeah, let me definitely get some shotgun shells like maxed out here. Oh man, I was getting really lucky on those saving your ammo feed or whatever, because like a good deal of those bullets didn't even waste any ammunition or any materials. That was awesome. That doesn't happen too often. Oh, looks like some of them were able to defend themselves against it. Bastards. Ooh. The confession. I, Ebernote Blackwood, am innocent. My only goal is to save the city from its descent into madness, ensure the safety of Harriet Doe. Well, looks like we still got a bit to go before we can find Mr. Ebernote. And what about Harriet Doe still in her own type of danger? Will he be out to fight Ebernote? Will the KKK be stopped by these creatures as well as ourselves? And can we teach that Grand Wizard can we get a Grand Wizard to teach us a trick? Find out next time in the next episode of The Sinking City. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.